Have you ever screamed while watching any movie? Definitely, in your childhood, you may have screamed and scared while watching certain Hollywood movies, right? In Bollywood also, there are certain movies that will make you panic, that will increase your anxiety, and that will evoke your hidden fear fact. Yes, I'm talking about horror movies. Even though horror is not a popular genre in Bollywood, there are certain high quality horror movies made in Hindi over the last 20 years. Hello, this is Jubair. Welcome to Jubair Jobs Films and Graphics. Today, I am going to discuss some of the best horror movies made in Bollywood over the last 20 years. So, without waiting much time, let's quickly start the countdown for top 10 Bollywood horror movies of the last 2 decades. Number 10. Kaal. Kaal breaks many stereotypes that Bollywood used for horror movies. The haunted mansion, darkness, ghost, scary sound effects, and BGM were the regular elements used in Bollywood horror films. But Kaal broke those cliches and narrated the horror story in a very entertaining way. Kaal was released in the year 2005 under the direction of Soham Shah. It was the first joint venture of Shah Rukh Khan and Karan Johar as producers. This supernatural film tells the story of wildlife experts who explore forests to find out the supernatural individual killing people. John Abraham's character Krish and their friends teams up with Kali, played by Ajay Devgan, to battle the supernatural entity responsible for killing their team members. What they discover will give them the shock of their life. Vivek Oberoi, Lara Dutta, Isha Deol, and Kushal Punjabi were also in the cast. The movie also gives a message on protecting the precious wildlife of India. Number 9. 1920. This horror movie is inspired by the American supernatural film The Exorcist, released in 1973. This Vikram Bhatt directorial movie portrays the life of a married couple who shifts into a haunted mansion without being informed of it. Eventually, the wife gets infatuated by a demonic soul. What unfolds later is terrifying and shocking incidents. Rajneesh Duggal and Atash Sharma play the role of the couple. The movie is said to be technically rich. Vikram Bhatt's direction, cinematography, lighting, and sound effects were appreciated by the critics. This movie was released in the year 2008. In 2012, second installment of 1920 is made with the title 1920 The Evil Returns. Number 8. Naina. This movie is also a remake of foreign movie. Yes, Naina, directed by Shripal Morakia, is the remake of Hong Kong film The Eye, directed by the Pang brothers. This movie is about Naina, who loses her vision in an accident. As she grows, she is given a corneal implant to restore her eyesight. But after that, she started seeing ghosts. This plot created controversy in India because its depiction of the protagonist seeing ghosts after her corneal transplant. It was feared that the movie would discourage people from donating corneas for corneal transplants. Urmila Matondkar played the protagonist Naina in this film, released in 2005. The movie was premiered in the March 2 film section of the Cannes Film Festival in 2005. Number 7. Alone. I'm so sad to say that this one also a remake of a foreign movie. Yes, Alone is the remake of 2007 Thai film of the same name. This Bipasha Basu and Karan Grover star movie was released in 2015. The movie deals with split personality of the protagonist Sanjana. The spirit of Sanjana's conjoined twin returns to haunt her sister after her death. Sanjana's life is ruined by the evil spirit of her sister Anchana, who was envious of her boyfriend Kabir in the past and now tries to steal her husband. The music, beautiful locations, and cinematography were the highlights of this horror film directed by Bhushan Patel. Number 6. 13B. This film was originally made in Tamil and dubbed version was released in Hindi. This 2009 psychological horror film is directed by Vikram Kumar. 13B is considered as one of the intelligent horror film which gave 100% horror movie experience to the audience without making them scary with horrible ghost face. The story of the film is about Manohar, played by R. Madhavan, who shifts into a new apartment on the 13th floor with his family. However, their harmony is troubled by a spirit that uses the television set as a medium to communicate with them. 13B has overdose of spine-tingling chills and scares. With an intelligent script and an ensemble cast, the movie delivers a perfect thrilling experience. 13B is a must-watch because of its impressive storyline. Number 5. Stree. Stree is the one and only horror comedy in this list. This Rajkumar Rao and Shraddha Kapoor star movie is based on the Bangalore urban legend known as Naleba. Stree, directed by Amar Kaushik, was released in 2018 and emerged as a major critical and commercial success. The storyline follows a spirit who knocks on people's doors late in the night and takes away the men of the house. Stree had all the tricky things to shock and entertain you in equal measures. With hilarious dialogues imparted in a scary, gripping thriller, it had the right proportion of elements for a perfect horror comedy. Number 4. Darna Mana Hai. Darna Mana Hai became unique among this list of horror movies as the film consists of 6 different short stories and narrated through 6 different characters. Bollywood's popular actors like Saif Ali Khan, Vivek Oberoi, Aftab Shivdasani, Shilpa Shetty, Samira Reddy, Isha Kobikar, Nana Patekar and Sohail Khan comes as different characters in different short stories of this movie released in 2003. The main plot of the flick follows 6 friends who narrate ghostly tales to one another while stranded on a highway. Each story turns out to be frightening than the next one, but the biggest disgust strikes when they lose some of the friends. The basic plot of the movie is inspired from the movie Campfire Tales. This film, directed by Ram Gopal Verma, featured in this list not just because it is terrifying, but because of its groundbreaking screenplay. A sequel to this movie is released in 2006 with the title Darna Zaruri Hai. Number 3. Ragini MMS. Ragini MMS is inspired by English supernatural horror film Paranormal Activity and is partly based on a real story of a Delhi girl. This found footage horror film is directed by Pawan Kripalani and produced by Jitendra and Shobha Kapoor. The story is about romantic couple Ragini and Uday who reach a farmhouse to spend a weekend. Ragini is unaware that the house is equipped with hidden cameras and Uday plans to record their bedroom actions. They soon learn that the house is haunted. This 2011 movie provides you edge of the seat thrills after the inciting incident. This sleeper hit can give you few sleepless hours when you hit the bed at night. Number 2. Ras. The movie Ras has so many records associated with it. This movie is considered as the biggest blockbuster movie in horror genre. This is the first horror film series made in India with 4 sequels. This movie established Vikram Bhatt as the finest horror filmmaker, and Ras was just the beginning of a slew of horror films that Bipasha Basu was to sign later. Ras is an unofficial adaptation of Michael P. Pfeiffer's story What Lies Beneath. The story starts when the couple Sanjana, played by Bipasha Basu, and Aditya, played by Dina Moria, head to Ooty to save their broken marriage. But a ghost starts haunting the place. Sanjana suddenly finds that her husband is part of the ghostly conspiracy which unfolds the dark secrets about her husband. Ras gave us enough moments to scream out of fear again and again. The first film of Vikram Bhatt's Ras franchise was released in 2002. Later, Ras The Mystery Continues, Ras 3, Ras Reboot were released as sequels of this movie. Number 1. Bhoot. Bhoot is selected as the best horror movie made in Hindi over the last 20 years because of its well-written script, thrilling scenes, scary shots and brilliant narrative style. All credits goes to super director Ram Gopal Verma, who already proved his immense talent in horror filmmaking through 1992 Wrath. The scare component in Booth is kept infusing through most parts of the film and is often diverted with scream out loud moments. This 2003 released film has a big star cast of Ajay Devgan, Urmila Matondkar, Fardeen Khan, Rekha, and Nana Patekar. Urmila Matondkar won 4 awards for her performance as a ghost-possessed wife. A sequel to this movie was made in 2012 by Ram Gopal Verma with the title Booth Returns. Booth is regarded as one of the scariest movies of Bollywood. So guys, these were the best horror movies made in Hindi over the last 20 years. If you have any suggestion about the list, you can put that in the comment box here. If your favorite horror movie is not listed here, you can mention name of that movie also here as the comment. If you like this video, please click on the like button and share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please consider subscribing my channel right now because there are a lot more similar videos lined up in my channel. I will see you in the next video. Till then, this is Jubair signing off. Bye.